Hey guys, it's Jamie from Everon. In this video today, we're going to take a quick look at the Notebook LM AI from Google. It's pretty cool. It will essentially allow you to sort of upload and create a notebook based on various different bits of content, and then it will not only summarize it using AI and some other clever bits, but it will create an AI-based podcast, normally between sort of 5 and 10 minutes long, with information. The idea is that you could use this for information that's maybe hard to digest, or to make things a bit more interesting, to involve more people in learning about either your company, your product, or your service. So yeah, we'll get stuck in. We'll show you how it works. So for any of these, we basically need to start a new notebook. In this first example, we're going to use computer files. So you can start creating your notebook by clicking the create button. Once you've done that, you'll be brought to this page where you have the option of sources to choose from. If you want Notebook LM to work with specific computer files, you can just select them and then upload sources, and you can pick any file from your local computer to use. Once Notebook LM has gone through the file you've uploaded, there are different choices about how to be presented with the information. For this example, I'll show you how to make a briefing doc. By simply clicking the briefing doc and waiting a few seconds, you'll have the full briefing document formed based on the source with no work. You can also use any URLs as your source, for example YouTube videos, websites, blogs, anything that you've got a URL to. In this example, we'll be using the URL linked to the Tech Remedy podcast on our YouTube channel. By pasting the URL into the designated tab, I now have access to different forms of summaries. Here's the basic summary of the episode, and again, being able to ask specific questions for a more specific perspective on the source. Next, we'll have a look at using pasted text as a source, because this is another method that you can use to input data. To perform this, go to the same page as the previous one and select paste text instead. After you've done this, paste in any text you'd like to use as your source. In this case, I've used an example email as my source, but you can also use documents, descriptions, reports, or any other text you've got lying around. This time, utilising the questions, we can get more of a specific view about the email and what it entails. You can also, and this is the clever part, or the bit that's a bit different, you can also listen to a summary of the source in the structure of a mini podcast generated by the Google's AI.
All right, welcome in everyone to another deep dive. Today we're doing things a little differently.
Oh, how so?
Well, instead of tackling a huge report or a stack of data, we're going to zero in on just one single email.
Interesting, just one email, huh?
Yep. Sounds kind of simple, right?
I mean, it does.
But trust me,
Okay.
it's about a product awareness campaign.
That's the main different types of source methods you can use for Notebook LM. You can use a mixture of them. We've obviously looked at them in isolation, but you can use them all in one. And like any AI, the more quality data you can feed into the system, the better your output will be. The key difference, or the one sort of fun element of the Notebook LM AI, is the ability to create those audio podcasts. So for example, a good use of this might be if you have a new onboarding training material or a staff handbook, and I know ours here at Everon is quite long. It can be really tedious for someone to sit there and literally read page after page. A more fun way of ingesting that information might be to use the Notebook LM, create a mini podcast episode around that data set, and then allow someone to listen to it. Of course, they might need to still have the original document or learn from that as well, but it gives them a great overview that's more engaging than just reading pages and pages of text. Have a play, see what you think.